The long-awaited showdown between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao was more than just a boxing match. It was a historic event that captured the attention of the entire world. Dubbed the fight of the century, the bout represented years of anticipation, debate and excitement as two of boxing's greatest champions finally stepped into the ring to settle one of the sport's biggest questions: who was the best of their generation? For Floyd Mayweather, the fight was an opportunity to protect his undefeated legacy and prove his dominance against one of the most beloved fighters in boxing history. For Manny Pacquiao, it was a chance to cement his place among the all-time greats and bring pride to millions of supporters who viewed him as a symbol of perseverance and national pride. To their families, the fight carried emotional weight beyond titles and money. It reflected years of sacrifice, dedication, and unwavering support throughout their journeys to the top.
Hashtag finally! The two touch gloves, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao in the yellow with red. Many people expect Manny Pacquiao to have to force the fight, bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather, Andre, and in the first 30 seconds, a bit of a feeling out process, but it is Manny Pacquiao initiating the attack, and it'll be very good for him to keep his punch combinations at 1 or 2 punches. Freddie Roach said he doesn't want him with a flurry of 5, 6, or 7 because that'll give Floyd Mayweather an opportunity to counter.
Yeah, neither fighter is giving up much ground right now. I think Floyd Mayweather's game plan is to eventually walk Manny Pacquiao down. Both fighters have to be careful as they're gauging the range and trying to slowly take over this fight. But you're right, Manny can't get too excited because Floyd Mayweather, the master, he'll find a way to counter early in this fight.
Master counter puncher. Atomic clock accuracy for Floyd Mayweather, and there's the pot shot, straight right hand down the middle. Public enemy number 1 of the southpaw. Manny Pacquiao, the 9th southpaw that Floyd Mayweather has faced. He brought in 2 of his former southpaw opponents, DeMarcus Corley and Zab Judah, for his training camp. Many people feel that Manny Pacquiao studied Zab Judah, one of the rare times he has studied tape, especially those first couple of rounds against Floyd Mayweather, to try to find some chink in that armor.
It is nothing like getting in there and experiencing the real thing. Sometimes film won't be completely honest with you because you're not feeling the speed or feeling the power of the punches. When you get in there, that's the moment of truth, and you have to make up your mind, am I willing to walk through fire to get my game plan off and do what I need to do to win this fight?
Chants of Manny echo throughout the confines of the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Very much a feeling out process coming up on the final 60 seconds of the opening round.
Floyd Mayweather's doing a good thing right now. Even though he's fighting a southpaw, some right-handed fighters will abandon the jab. Floyd's not throwing a hard jab, but he's keeping it out there to blind Manny Pacquiao for the straight right hands down the middle.
And attacking the body as he's apt to do with the jab, one of the best body jabbers in the sport. When Manny Pacquiao started, was known as a, well, one-trick pony, had that lightning left hand, and he just ate that stiff right hand by Floyd Mayweather. Freddie Roach, after the first loss to Eric Morales, convinced him to add a right hook, which is known as Manila Ice. How will that right hook play a factor in this fight against the shoulder roll of Floyd Mayweather?
Well, Pacquiao has a great right hook. The only question is, can he land it?
Yes, and of course his jab is almost more like a power jab when it is effective.
This is an ideal round for Floyd Mayweather, offensively and defensively.
And as Floyd clinches with Manny, he begins a conversation with Pacquiao. Your thoughts on the opening 3 minutes?
Ideal round for Floyd Mayweather. I think Manny realized that Floyd was very fast, very quick, and more importantly, very accurate. Floyd Mayweather landed probably 3 or 4.
But what about what Floyd Mayweather Sr. said in that corner? There's concern in the Mayweather corner.
You've never heard Floyd Mayweather Sr. talk like that, but sometimes in a fight like this, of this magnitude, sometimes you need to be talked to like that. And Floyd Mayweather knows his dad knows him. I think Floyd Mayweather's going to respond to the way his father just talked to him.
At the fighter meeting, Floyd Mayweather told us that he does not love boxing anymore, that it's the business, that come September when his contract with Showtime ends, the 6th fight of the contract, he will walk away from the sport. Has he already mentally checked out? I dare to say so, but here in round 7 now,
Mayweather's starting to press a little bit. Manny's being patient, and he's landing a few jabs.
Oh, there's a jab that caught Pacquiao off balance. Total punches in round 6, by the way. Pacquiao, 13 of 25 in the jab, 8 of 13 in the power. Or excuse me, that was Floyd Mayweather. I'm not going to read those stats anymore, man. Either give them to me right or let's not do it at all. This is an important fight here. Wow. Round 7, a minute 45 left. I apologize, but Andre, we're getting false information.
I'm surprised that Floyd hasn't gone to the body a little bit more. He's tried, and he's landed some good shots, but I think it'll benefit Floyd and to slow Manny down a little bit. Good sharp right hand right there. If he keeps throwing the straight left to the body, and then when he gets inside, let his hands go down low, I think that'll pay dividends late in this fight.
Pacquiao hunting down Floyd Mayweather, using that deft footwork to escape. A minute 19 left in the 7th, again leaning on the smaller Pacquiao, pushing his head down, drawing the ire of the crowd, and the admonishment of the referee. Jab through the guard by Mayweather, trying to settle things down. There again is that evasive head movement. Trying now to establish that very effective jab, Andre.
We got some blood on the lip of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is in a real fight right now. He knows it, his corner knows it, but this is what these moments are all about. Who can make the adjustments? Who can execute the game plan in the moment?
Oh, nice
shot from Manny
through the
Pacquiao.
guard by Pacquiao. The right hand jab, the straight left hand. There's a check left hook by Mayweather. Under 30 seconds left in the 7th.
I think it's safe to say that this fight is living up to the hype.
And then some, as Manny Pacquiao continues to hunt down Mayweather, who has his back along the ropes there. Mayweather sidesteps the incoming pride of the Philippines. Terrific stuff here at the MGM Grand as Pacquiao continues to bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather. Hall of Famers embrace as we begin the 12th and final round. Floyd Money Mayweather, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Could it possibly be coming down to this round, Andre? Or am I just telling the story of this fight and missing some of the nuances that the judges at ringside might be seeing?
Well, we don't know. I mean, I have Floyd up 8 rounds to 3, but I'm not the official scorecard, so there's no telling. So again, both fighters can leave nothing to chance. If you're Manny or Floyd, you want to win this round and you want to win it big and you want to leave no question.
Mayweather again going to ropes before moving to his left and utilizing that deft footwork. Pacquiao still on his back foot. 2 minutes left in the fight.
I think Manny's got to take some risks.
Yes, exactly.
If Floyd lands that one shot, he's got to come back. And even if he doesn't land, it's the perception that he's being aggressive.
Left to the body, the straight left, down the middle, connected for Pacquiao. There's a stiff jab by Mayweather. Lead left hand from Mayweather. Looking to land that left hook. Picks him off with the right hand. Just 90 seconds remain. Pacquiao has Mayweather along the ropes, and Mayweather immediately clinches.
At this point in the round, at the halfway point, Floyd is definitely up in this round and looking a lot sharper and landing the cleaner shots. If Manny wants to make a case for this round, he's going to have to close this round strong.
Oh, and there Mayweather acknowledging, okay, I'm not going to push his head down. Immediately lets go. Final 60 seconds of the fight. Mayweather leads with the right. The crowd here sensing the finish is near. And a fight that has definitely lived up to the hype. A competitive affair. The boxer Floyd Mayweather. The offensive juggernaut Manny Pacquiao. The crowd now getting to its feet. Our last minute dramatics in store here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Or is it going to come down to the 3 judges seated at ringside to render their verdict?
Ten seconds left.
10 seconds remain in our fight of the century. Mayweather sensing that he has done enough. Pacquiao on the attack, but the final bell has gone.
Great, great fight. Great, great fight. Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing here at the MGM Grand, we go to the scorecards.
Judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores the bout 118 to 110. Judges Bert Clements and Glenn Feldman both score the bout the same, 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. He is now the unified WBC, WBA, and WBO welterweight champion of the world, and still undefeated, Floyd